Hello friends and comrades, it's me, Huixtoquehuatl, and welcome to Aztec Empire. So this is really exciting. This is a brand new game that's just come on Kickstarter. It is a city builder inspired by the classic Impressions game city builders like Zeus, Pharaoh, and Caesar, and also the series that has inspired other city builders like that, like Lethes Path of Progress. And as I said, it's on Kickstarter, and it also has a playable demo on Kickstarter, so go and check it out. I already backed it. I haven't seen the demo yet, but I'm really excited about this project because I love city builders like this, and I also love Aztec culture. I think that it's just underrepresented in video games, so I'm really excited to have both a video game in one of my favorite genres as well as Aztec themes in it. And also all the art that I've seen of the game, both on the game's Discord, which I'll link in the description, and in the Kickstarter, has looked amazing. I'm a little bit wary of this splash screen. I don't like the sexy lady on the front of the splash screen. I think that that's very, like maybe old-timey, but not in a good way. I'm not taken back to any good vibes with this sexy lady. Maybe she's a named character, maybe she's a prominent character, and then I guess it's fine, but like a lot of the times they're just not a named character. It's just like, here's some boobs. And I'm not tremendously excited about that, but everything else is looking really nice so far. So let's get started. So let's just start a new game. I love these little details on the map, those little decals. That was really cute. Okay, so this is like a selection screen, but I think we only get the same game, so I don't know if it matters where we click. I'm just gonna click here because it looks nice, so we're gonna go here. We are the proud people of the Aztecs. Since hundreds of years, Huitzilopochtli, our god of war, is leading us to the Valley of Mexico. It is fruitful and rich in resources. But we are not alone. Ooh. In the west, the cruel Tepanecs are living, and in the east, the devious Acolhua are ruling the land. We, the noble Aztecs, have to live on a tiny bit of land at the edge of Lake Texcoco. What a shame for our folk. But in these dark times, a nation have to stay strong. Okay. Only the weak will subordinate. And so we will claim our rightful place in this world. Also, if this means that for now we have to endure the disgrace. Wait, what? Also, if this means that for now we have to endure the disgrace. Okay. Right, let's start. Greetings, Chief. Tlatali. My name is Tlatali, and I am your most devoted servant. I will help you with advice as good as I can, as long as I live. Okay. So right off the bat, one thing that we've noticed, I think there's like been about 6 different grammatical mistakes or typos along the line, and that's fine. As far as I know, this is a team of 2 German developers, neither of whom are native speakers, and one is an artist, and as you can see, the art looks amazing, and the other is a programmer, so I don't think it's fair to expect, you know, masterful levels of English, but it is a thing that's standing out, and yeah, we'll see if there's more typos. I'm amused by them, but obviously, by the end of this game's development, they will probably have someone who will fix everything, so don't worry about it. Don't think of it as like a negative towards the game. I think it's just cute. Right, let's say, continue. This piece of land is given to us by the gods. Let us modernize this gift with diligence and effort. Every settlement begins with a road. Determine a few roads for the first houses. Yeah, this definitely feels very German. But it's fine. I love it. How to build roads. I guess this is going to be a more defined tutorial in the future. This is just a picture of a road. But I think the gameplay is very much like the regular Impressions games, so I'm just gonna start building roads. I'm very excited. Okay, so where do we want to start? I don't know if the water plays a role, so we're just gonna build next to the water. I think that's gonna be good. Great, it's time to make room for newcomers. New inhabitants need a place to sleep. Okay, build some houses next to your settled path and wait for interested immigrants. Okay. How housing works. Okay, so I think this is, again, similar rules to the other Impressions games. Houses can be up to 1 removed from the road, so like 2 away, technically, but not more than that. I think that's really nice, and let's go ahead and build some houses. Oh, they're down here? Yes, good. Okay. Actually, I don't know if we need that much space. I'll just do this very quickly. Nice. And sure, why not on the other side as well? Maybe we'll leave some room for some other buildings. Let's do this. Oh, look at them. They're arriving. Look at them go. They're very cute. One thing that I did notice in the screenshots and videos as well is that the people stand out quite a bit because the art style of them seems to be very different. I don't know if this is the final design of the people, but you can definitely see that, you know, against a very painterly style of the houses and the environment, they look kind of like simplistic, I guess. The first inhabitants are moving to your village. Wonderful. Every villager will increase your income every month. Oh, cool. So we don't have to collect taxes. We just get them. Maybe in the future there'll be tax collectors, but you know, this is a demo. Now we really need water to quench their thirst. A couple of wells should be enough. All right, let's, okay, so wells, you have a person who comes out of the well and delivers water to everyone, I think. That's what this picture tells us. That's cool. I think that that's something that's really nice because, you know how in all of the Impressions games, or at least in Pharaoh and Caesar, I don't remember for Zeus, there's always like this basic well that's just like a well with a very tiny range, and it's only useful at the very start of the game and then you never use it again. And then like in Pharaoh you have the water carriers instead, and in Caesar you have the fountains. And I feel like this is fulfilling the role of the water carriers immediately, so we don't have the useless well. I think that works well. I think that's it works well. Oh no, a pun. Okay, let's put down another well, because I noticed we need 3. I don't know why we need 3. Maybe I need to make a lot more houses. Maybe I underestimated the amount of houses this place expects of me. So let's put down some more houses. How do we want to make this? So I'm trying to do that thing that we were always told, have as much of it be on one road as you can. Like circular roads are good, but avoid intersections, because intersections cause people to, you know, not deliver stuff where they should. Very good, the people will have something to drink. Now they need something to eat. Let's grow some corn. Corn with a K. It will surely grow excellent in this region. Okay, cool. So let's grow some corn. The band, presumably. Oh, cool. So cornfield, you get to just plant it separately. That's really nice. So it wants 10 cornfields from us. So let's just build. How are we gonna make this work? Let's just see. Cornfield. Oh, wait, can we build it? Oh, I thought you would select and drag it, but it just kind of pastes it. Can we build it in the water? We're building corn in the water. I wonder if it's gonna grow. Good, but we cannot just hand out the corn to our underlings. First, we need a granary to store the harvest and a market to distribute it to the people. Then wait until the first houses profit from the sharing. All right. How markets work. All right, so this is so cool. I'm like, I really miss these games. I really miss these kinds of games. So I am loving this. I really like it. I think it's amazing. So let's just get some market stuff happening, right? So I don't know if 1 farm is enough for this. Let's just start with 2 farms and then we'll go from there. How about that plan? And maybe we'll do it like this. So it said 10 things for that farm, so I'm just gonna assume 10 cornfields per farm. So like this is 6, and that's 7, I mean, okay, let's just do it like that. Also, they can just share the fields. That's really cool, actually. You could just have multiple farms next to each other, I guess, and they can share as many fields as, you know, they can get. So that's interesting. I think, like, I don't think one farm claims some fields. Okay, so we need a granary probably under resource. There it is. And let's place it right there. Oh, why can't we place it? What's going on? Maybe we don't have enough money? That's the problem. Okay. It said we get food every month from houses, right? Oh, look, the month thingy is going. Okay, let's speed up the game. Wait, no, escape. Plus. Yeah, so plus minus toggles the speed. That's really nice. I always love it if a game has that. It's, you know, it just makes life so much easier. I was playing Fatadeum just the other day and it doesn't have game speed up, and honestly, I feel like for a lot of god games and management games and city building games these days, if you don't have that, it just kind of becomes a little bit of a grind sometimes, especially when you start a new game and you've already done stuff. So I really like that we have the speed up, because I can imagine it coming in useful. Are these the water carriers? Oh wait, can I not, oh, you can't click on people. So that's one of my favorite things as well from the Impressions games, and I hope that this game will have that as well. Not saying that it needs to be a complete clone. I actually hope that it's going to like take the best parts of it, and then it's also going to, does this do anything? No. And then it's also going to add its own little twists. I think that would be great, but obviously the scope of development depends on, I guess, the amount raised into Kickstarter and the time that the developers will have. I really hope that this Kickstarter is really successful, because there's been a lot of games that have come out that are like, ooh, we want to, you know, make a classic Impressions games city builder. But like it's usually just one or two developers, and then they run out of money very quickly, and then the project just stagnates. And this has been such a promising project, and I really want it to succeed. I need it to succeed, so go and support it. Magnificent, you are a natural born talent. Huitzilopochtli will be thrilled. Continue. This will be noticed by our neighbors. Though I am worrying about a few houses, they are looking very dry and could easily ignite. This would be a catastrophe. So build a few fire pots to prevent the fire and to clear them in an emergency. Also, we should make some space for new inhabitants. That's always important. Alright, so we're gonna make some fire pots to prevent the fire. Oh good, they're cheap. That's nice. So we're gonna build one here, and maybe one by the farms. Although I might want to leave this corner empty in case we want to, you know, take a road in. So maybe we'll build it here? Sure. Oh, we don't have money. Speed it up, get the money. Also, did these have workers? Hold on, we're gonna click on some buildings in a second. We got the money. Great, the village is safe. Now that we have set up the basic requirements, it's time to praise the gods. Therefore, you should build a pair of shrines for the great Tlaloc. Tlaloc is the rain god. I love him. He is the deity of rain. Yes. And it is his decision if our harvest will richly grow or be a victim of the drought. By building shrines and temples for the gods, you can bring them in our favor. Building a few shrines would be a good investment for this aspiring settlement. I don't think that last line was necessary. There's already been a lot of lines in this one. We get the gist. What's his name again? Cutie Pie. Okay, yeah, can I click on these buildings? Okay, so they have the workers, that's good. What do the houses say? Oh, that's what I look like when I'm depressed and I haven't shaved in a while, and I'm giving you like full Conchita Wurst fantasy. Okay, so these are all the same. Oh yeah, these are all like level 2 already, I guess. Because like level 1 is the tents. I love that about the Impressions games as well. I mean, I don't want to constantly harp on them, but I love it's kind of mandatory in all of these games. Like the level 1 is always a tent. You know, they always come in with a tent, and then it grows into like maybe a little thatched house, and then they add stone, and then they add decoration. I just think it's really cute to see them grow. It's honestly one of my favorite things in any game. Like if any game has like stages of growth in any capacity, it's instantly like 100 times more interesting to me. I don't know, maybe some other people feel the same way. It's just so appealing to just see things grow and succeed. So we have our intersection here, and I'm hoping it's gonna be fine. But yeah, so we need a lot of money for the Tlaloc shrines. So what I'm thinking is we just need to make sure that we get a lot of houses so that we get a lot of money. So that's why I'm putting down a lot of these houses here. I don't know if we're gonna need this stone for anything. It looks kind of conspicuous, so I'm hoping we will. But I think I noticed stone down here, so if we do need it, we can either delete these people or we can just go over here, make a little industry zone maybe? I don't know how much content there is in this game, so in this demo. Also, looks like we cannot farm the ocean or the lake, which is tragic, but you know, not unexpected. Also, this is not fertile, which is interesting. Or maybe it's just in a set range of the farms. Yeah, I think it's like a set range of the farms. That's cool. Look at everybody come in. I really wish you could click them. I love their little quips and comments about what's wrong in the city and how they're feeling. I think that's really cute. So the Tlaloc shrines cost 2,000 gold. I thought it would be like maybe 500 or 1,000. Oh, okay, so it's gonna take us a while to build them. So maybe we should just skip to when we do have the money. All right, so we added an additional residential zone, which is nice. And we have the money that we needed. So let's build the extra shrines. So I think we are gonna build one shrine over here and one shrine over here. These people are just godless on the left. Your Holiness, a strange chief is demanding an audience. Ooh, interesting. Oh, this is bad news. This person has dark red text boxes, a frown, and a lot of piercings. This is never good news. Would you look at that? You Aztecs seems to be a diligent crowd. We are seems. My name is Akikometal, the leader of the great Colhuacan. Okay. You have been lucky to settle down in our territory. For a small contribution, we will guarantee your safety. Bring us stones to our cities. I would recommend you to follow my noble request. Doesn't sound very noble, Mr. Akikometal. Otherwise, your ridiculous settlement would suffer from a ... disaster. Oh, I love that. It's like this person is very dramatic. They're like, I would recommend you to follow my noble request. Otherwise, your ridiculous settlement could suffer from a disaster. Like, very theatrical. I love this person. And this we surely don't want, right? Oh, they're also sassy. They're like, oh, and look at that sassy eyebrow. That is amazing. This is a great person. It's a shame that we, the proud Aztecs, have to pay such embarrassing tributes. Also, Tlatali is also incredibly adorable with the like face paint. I think all of the character designs so far have looked really interesting. Except for Boob Lady at the splash screen. She was pretty boring. Sai, I fear that we have no other option. What am I hearing here? Oh, speaking of interesting characters. What am I hearing here? Tributes? This is unacceptable. Look at that. I love this design. It is amazing. We stand. Look, it's Huitzilopochtli, deity of war and our greatest leader. Oh, so the god just materialized. But master, if we not pay the request, they will destroy our village. We have no protection against the quiet. I do not tolerate this whining any moment longer. I'm kind of attracted to Huitzilopochtli, I'm not gonna lie. Silent. But what can we do? How do you say that silently? Show these presumptuous Colhuacan what a real Aztec can achieve. Build a temple for the great Tlaloc. So I have spoken. So I have spoken. Okay, I love that Huitzilopochtli not only shows up just in person to tell you off, but also tells you to build temples to other gods. What a bro. He's just like, don't build a temple to me. Build a temple to this other god that I also respect. We stan. I love that. Like, you'd never get that from the Greek or the Roman gods. They'd be like, oh wait, you momentarily built a shrine to Hera when I am here? And then, you know, they would have a tantrum and like kill 10 of your children or something. What? Building a temple, moreover? As if the tributes weren't enough requirements. But we have no choice. The magnificent Huitzilopochtli is right. Listen to my words, master. Such a temple can make an impression on those uppish tribal leaders. If we are lucky, we can persuade Akikometl to an alliance. Let's get to work. First, we have to organize stone production. Build some stone quarries next to the stones. Okay, so we do get to use the stones. Cool. Wait, was there anything I wanted to... Maybe I wanted to build an extra farm before we stop paying attention to these people's lives. Let's speed up again to get to the end of the month and build this extra farm. Also, I love that there's 19 months. This is like, it's such a small touch, right? But it's great. We stan. I think that looks really nice. I hope there isn't a time limit to that stone request. All right, let's go over here and let's start on the stone. Actually, how much does the stone stuff cost? Maybe we'll just keep the game sped up. Yeah, let's keep the game sped up. Sure, why not? Okay, road. So presumably they need to be adjacent to it. Oh, they can just be built anywhere. Okay, but we are gonna build them next to the stone. We wanna be immersive here. And they said we wanted 3, so maybe we'll build them like this. Good, now we need a place to store the stones. Build a storage yard. Do not forget to make our settlement grow further. We now need every single follower. Okie dokie. I want to actually X this one. Cool. So we need storage. We have enough housing. That's lovely. Resource. Oh, look, the storage. It's the classic storage. I mean, I know that there's probably not a lot of different ways that you could design a storage building, but I still think it's really cute because it looks exactly like the storage buildings in Pharaoh. And yes, storage is just, you know, it's just a bunch of slabs. But I think this is just a really nice and clean design, and I'm glad that they kept it. Certain games, they always try to innovate things that you don't have to innovate, and you end up with worse decisions just because they want to be different. And like, this looks good, and it... Whoa, look at all these possible resources that we could have. Do we already have... Oh, yeah, and it already has the thingy. Accept, request, discard. Nice. And you can clearly see how much stone you have. It's just really nice. Like, it's convenient. It doesn't... you can see from afar what kind of resources you have. Grandiose! Let's send out the first delivery. We should not waste any time and immediately start to build the temple. Set up a construction site and supply it with anything what is needed. Okay. I'm a bit dubious about some of the text, but we've already covered this. I want to also add an extra shrine. Just an extra shrine to Tlaloc, just because we just went against his will. Pretty sure, or no, we didn't go against Tlaloc's will. We went against Huitzilopochtli's will. We'll still build a shrine to Tlaloc, because Huitzilopochtli seems to be happy with whatever we do for Tlaloc. And the temple is 10,000. Okay, so I don't know if we're gonna need to put anything else in here. So let's just put in some more houses, just so we get faster monies. More monies, please. Oh, it doesn't build if there's people in the way. People count as obstacles. Okay, good. There we go. Cool. We fixed that. Do we need another farm? We kind of always seem to have like very low grain. We're not ever filling our granary up. So while we're waiting for that money, I'm also gonna build another farm. And it's gonna be like our last farm, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. We got this. And now we just wait for the money to roll in. Oh look, there's these cute little overlays for things. Like we can check if there's any fire risk, and you can see the fire person walking around and reducing the risk of fire. And these are very nicely animated. I love the way the game looks. Visually, this game is such a delight. It's stunning. I love it. I think it looks really amazing. Ooh, collapse risk is really high everywhere. And infection risk as well. I hope that that's not a feature yet. Police, healer, religion. Is this access to police? Or like need for it? That's the question. Oh, we have enough for a temple. All right, so it is temple time. Religion, temple. Ooh, it's a big temple. Okay, maybe we'll just deport these people to over here. Do you think they'll move if we just... Don't go, don't leave me. Look at how many people that is. Oh no. No, come back, we made you a home. No. Oh well, new people have come in. It's fine, we won't miss you guys. But we will build a temple. Yoink. Boo! I have no context for this. I'm assuming that it's like, boo, you did a temple thing or something, but I like to imagine that Akikometal is just hiding in a bush. And just like, I was like, boo! There I am again. I hope I haven't scared you. Oh, he was trying to scare us. I love Akikometal. Your delivery just reached me. It seems like you Aztecs have found your place. Maybe I was wrong about you. We'll see. Such an unimpressed face. We got him. We should now send them a great gift and finish the temple as soon as possible. After that, there will be no doubt about our enthusiasm. We're simping so hard for these people. Like we're in a fin-dom relationship with them, I feel. Okay, we need corn in our granary. Wait, we're also sending them our food? Damn. We are not a majestic people, are we? We're just out here in these beautiful shacks trying to survive. I mean, respect. Oh, look, this is level 3 housing. We need basic food to survive. Okay, we need more food. I feel we need more food desperately. The temple is complete. Oh, Tlaloc, you beautiful stone ring-eyed god. I love Tlaloc. Tlaloc looks amazing. Remarkable. Oh, what a face. Such shock. Your temple is very impressive. We also received your generous donation. I don't even know where to store all these stones. Ha ha ha. There's the sassy eyebrow again. That's probably my favorite expression. It's so sassy. I was wrong about you. We could be powerful allies. Come, I want our people to assemble. My daughter will surely be a good wife for your prince. Oh no. Let's celebrate this. Let's celebrate this by selling a woman. Cheer, we made it. Oh wait, sorry. Yay, we made it. With this alliance, it will be easy to... What is the meaning of this? We ally with the shameful Kolhuacan? I feel like there's like 2 different ways that this has been spelled. Pa, never. But it is very easy. As soon as the princess arrives in your city, you sacrifice her to the great Tlaloc. Oh my god, this woman's day just keeps getting worse and worse. Honestly, she is the most relatable. Maybe she's the splash screen person. The Kolhuacan have to pay with her blood. So shall it be. Chief, the gods are unfailing. They are the reason why we got so far at all. We have to follow their order. But if we sacrifice her, we will receive a disastrous reaction. Sacrificing her is a disastrous reaction. However, a marriage is now out of the question. I love the little finger. What shall we do? Oh, and that's the end. Okay. I guess we're just sacrificing her. I don't know. I hope we're not. Although it would be really funny if like you click end mission and you go back to like the splash screen and the woman is just gone and you killed her. That's the lesson. Like you killed the pretty splash screen lady Okay, I think that's all of the demo. I don't think there's any more content. We had a good taste of it. I love, like, I always get so excited whenever I play one of these games, and this one is by far the best. I think I've mentioned that, like, there's a ton of these Impressions games clones out there that are like, I want to make, you know, the next Caesar or whatever, and they always either have lackluster graphics or they never see past a few months of development. And this project has been so consistent, and the devs are really committed. So if you can spare it, go check out the Kickstarter, and yeah, support this project. It's just a really cool project, and I will continue playing it. I will probably stream it as well. So yeah, I think I've loved every single bit about it. I mean, the gameplay, how can you hate it when it's the gameplay that you've always loved? I do hope that in the future we get to see not only familiar gameplay that we already love, but also some new twists. And I think that with new technology and basically much stronger PCs, I think that there's a couple options that could be really cool that don't dramatically change the concept of the game, but they can add a lot of new stuff. So I'm really excited to see how they take it to the next level. Artistically, this is off the charts. I think this is one of the prettiest games that I've played in the last few years, like prettiest city builders, especially prettiest indie games. I think a lot of indie games either go pixel art or they just have like stock art. And I think this just really works for this game. The design is amazing. It has so much flavor and so much character, and every single character that we've seen has been just so uniquely painted and so well designed. I think I really like the speaking characters. They do have, like, you can see in the artwork that they have personality to them, and I think the gods look very godly, and I think the people look very people-y. So yeah, I am all for it. I love this game. 9 out of 10. It would be 10 out of 10 if we saw that the splash screen girl disappeared after the tutorial was done. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to do all the things that you do when you've enjoyed a video. And you can also check out some of the stuff that's popping up on screen, or you can check out my Twitch, which is in the description, together with the Kickstarter and the Discord for Aztec Empire. Go check it out, check out the game. I'll definitely be playing more of Aztec Empire in the future as well, and I will also be streaming it. So yeah, other than that, have a good rest of your life. Don't get sacrificed to the gods, and goodbye.